Nottingham, a city known for its history and charm, was home to Simone Simms and her beloved art gallery, the Canvas Nook. Simone, a woman with a heart as big as her artistic ambitions, had poured her life savings into this passion project. Her gallery was more than just a business, it was a testament to her love for art and her desire to share it with the world. She curated exhibitions from local artists, hosted workshops for children, and even held wine and cheese nights to make art accessible and enjoyable for everyone. The Canvas Nook was a cherished part of the community, and Simone was its beating heart. Simone had a knack for spotting talent and a keen eye for detail. She had an intuitive sense of what resonated with people, and her exhibitions were always met with praise. Her gallery was her pride and joy, a culmination of years of hard work and dedication. She dreamed of putting Nottingham on the global art map. All she needed was the right opportunity. Little did she know that opportunity would soon present itself, but not in the way she ever expected. Word spread quickly through Nottingham's art circles that Simone was looking to host a truly remarkable exhibition. She sought an artist with international acclaim, a name that would draw crowds and solidify the Canvas Nook's presence in the art world. Then, seemingly out of the blue, a golden opportunity presented itself, the chance to host a collection from none other than Pierce Brosnan. Yes, that Pierce Brosnan. The James Bond legend, the suave Irish actor, was also a talented painter. This was exactly the sort of break Simone had been dreaming of. The possibility of showcasing Brosnan's artwork in her humble gallery sent waves of excitement through Simone. She envisioned the footfall, the media attention, the sheer prestige it would bring to her beloved Canvas Nook. This wasn't just about elevating her gallery's status, it was about bringing world-class art to her community. The prospect was exhilarating. It felt too good to be true. And as we'll soon find out, it tragically was. Initial contact came through an email, sleek and professional, seemingly from Brosnan's agency. It expressed the actor's interest in showcasing his paintings at the Canvas Nook, praising its reputation and Simone's dedication to art. Thrilled but cautious, Simone responded, her excitement tempered by a healthy dose of skepticism. She was nobody's fool. The emails continued, becoming more personalized, even mentioning details Simone had shared on her gallery's website. This personal touch, this seeming authenticity, lulled her into a false sense of security. It was a clever tactic by the scammers, preying on her passion and ambition. To further solidify their charade, the supposed agency arranged a video call with Brosnan himself, or so Simone thought. This wasn't a grainy Skype call with poor connection. This was high-definition, crystal-clear video, displaying a man who looked and sounded exactly like the Hollywood star. He even had that trademark Brosnan charm. The Brosnan on the call was charming and charismatic. He spoke of his love for art, his admiration for Simone's gallery, and his desire to support emerging art spaces. He shared anecdotes from his film career, laughed warmly, and even complimented Simone on a painting visible in her background. It was a performance worthy of an Oscar, utterly convincing and disarmingly personal. He seemed genuinely invested in the project, expressing a keen interest in Simone's vision for the exhibition. He asked thoughtful questions, making suggestions, and even sketching out ideas for the layout. Simone was completely taken in. Who wouldn't be? This wasn't just some random scammer. This was Pierce Brosnan, or so she believed. He was engaging with her on a personal level, sharing her passion, validating her dreams. Her initial skepticism crumbled in the face of this carefully constructed illusion. This, unfortunately, is the insidious power of AI deepfakes. They can create realities so believable that even the most cautious among us can be fooled. Section 5. Empty promises, heavy payments. With each interaction, the trap tightened. The supposed agency outlined the exhibition details, sending contracts with official-looking letterheads and what appeared to be Brosnan's signature. They discussed transportation costs for the paintings, insurance fees, security arrangements, and even a lavish opening night gala. They painted a picture of a grand event, one that would put the Canvas Nook on the map. Of course, all of this came with a price tag, a hefty one. But Simone, blinded by the allure of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, didn't hesitate. She poured her remaining savings into the project, even taking out a substantial loan. She justified the risk to herself, believing that the exhibition's success would more than compensate for the expenses. She envisioned art enthusiasts flocking to Nottingham, eager to witness Brosnan's artistic side. The Canvas Nook, she believed, was about to become a sensation. Section 6. The unveiling of a cruel hoax. The day of the supposed exhibition arrived, and anticipation crackled in the air. Simone had poured her heart and soul into preparing the Canvas Nook, transforming it into a space worthy of Brosnan's art. Invitations had been sent, the local press was buzzing, and art collectors from across the country had RSVP'd, eager to witness the unveiling of this unexpected artistic side of James Bond. But as the hours ticked by, a growing sense of unease began to creep in. There was no sign of the promised art shipment. The agency was unreachable, their phones going straight to voicemail. Panic set in. Simone frantically tried to contact the supposed agency. Her calls met with an eerie silence. She checked the email threads, her heart sinking as she noticed inconsistencies she'd overlooked in her excitement. The realization hit her like a ton of bricks. She'd been conned. The elaborate scheme, the convincing deepfake, the charm offensive. It was all a meticulously planned illusion designed to exploit her love for art and her ambition. Section 7. Ripple effects, more than just money. The fallout was swift and brutal. The financial blow was devastating. Simone was left with a mountain of debt, her life savings wiped out. The Canvas Nook, once her pride and joy, became a constant reminder of her naivete. But the emotional toll was far greater. The shame, the humiliation, the realization that she had been so expertly manipulated, it left her reeling. She felt foolish, betrayed, and utterly broken. Her dream, her gallery, her reputation, all shattered. The story made headlines, turning Simone into a cautionary tale in the age of deepfakes. The local community, initially shocked and then sympathetic, rallied around her. But the damage was done. The weight of the scam forced Simone to close down the Canvas Nook. The once vibrant hub of creativity stood empty, a stark reminder of the devastating impact of this new breed of technologically enabled fraud. Section 8. Deepfakes, a growing threat in the digital age. Simone's story is a stark reminder of the dangerous intersection of technology and deception. Deepfakes, powered by artificial intelligence, are becoming increasingly sophisticated. They can seamlessly superimpose faces and manipulate voices, creating incredibly realistic but entirely fabricated videos. While this technology has potential benefits in various fields, its use in scams is deeply concerning. What happened to Simone is not an isolated incident. Deepfakes are being used to deceive individuals, businesses, and even governments. From romance scams to financial fraud and political manipulation, the potential for harm is vast and growing. As AI technology advances, so too does the accessibility and believability of deepfakes. What was once the domain of Hollywood studios with massive budgets is now achievable with readily available software and a bit of technical know-how. This ease of creation and the difficulty in detection make deepfakes a potent tool for malicious actors. Section 9. A call for action, protecting ourselves in a world of synthetic media. The rise of deepfakes presents a significant challenge. We live in a world where seeing is no longer believing. So how do we protect ourselves? Awareness is the first line of defense. Understanding that this technology exists and is being used for nefarious purposes is crucial. Educating ourselves and others about the telltale signs of deepfakes, such as unnatural blinking or inconsistent lighting, can help us be more discerning consumers of online content. But awareness alone is not enough. We need a multi-pronged approach involving technological solutions, legal frameworks, and social responsibility. Tech companies need to invest in robust detection and verification tools. Lawmakers need to implement legislation that penalizes the malicious use of deepfakes. And as individuals, we need to be more critical of the information we consume online, especially when it comes to financial transactions or sensitive decisions. Simone's story is a tragedy, but it also serves as a wake-up call. The digital world is fraught with new dangers, and we must equip ourselves with the knowledge and tools to navigate it safely. By raising awareness, promoting digital literacy, and demanding accountability, we can mitigate the threat of deepfakes and ensure that technology is used responsibly and ethically. Let's not allow Simone's experience to be in vain. Let's fight back against the scourge of deepfakes before more innocent people fall victim to their deception.